Okay, guys, I've had it. I can't take it anymore.
What's the matter, Gigi?
There's just a bunch of clowns and animals back there.
Oh, come now. It can't be as bad as all that.
Really? Would you like to go out and take a look for yourself? Now, do you believe me?
Hey, Jenny, this time she's not kidding. There really are a bunch of clowns back there.
Now, that's no way to talk about our passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, from the beautiful Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, Florida, we proudly present the 115th edition of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, the greatest show on earth. Tonight, you will see before your very eyes that mysterious creature of mythology and legend, the living unicorn. And you'll be dazzled by the fantastic flying of the fabulous España family. The twisting, tumbling teeterboard talent of the Constantine troupe. The sensuous sky-high soaring of Satin. The astounding animal antics of Eric Braun's dogs. Renault's chimps, and the famous Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey performing elephants. Breathtaking balance and death-defying daring aloft in the darkened dome from the Poso High Wire Troupe. And the incredible Sabu. And clowns, cascades of clumsy characters colliding in a cacophony of comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the world's greatest animal trainer, Gunther Gable Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, presenting our special host for this evening, the talented and versatile star, Mr. Ben Vereen.
One of the things I've learned snooping around behind the scenes here is that everyone in the circus thinks of themselves as part of one big family. So, if being dedicated to your work applies to the elephant keeper, then it surely applies to Gunther Gable Williams as well. Now, before I met Gunther, I figured he'd be like any other superstar. I mean, I could see Gunther being driven up to the arena in a stretch limousine, hopping into a special air-conditioned dressing room, doing his thing under the lights, and then going off to a late-night dinner in some gourmet restaurant, right? Wrong. You see, the truth is a bit different. Each time the circus hits a new town, Gunther is one of the first people out of the train, supervising the setting up of the animal tents. He makes sure that every animal in the circus is safe and healthy in their temporary home. And as soon as the tents are ready, he heads back to the train to take charge of one of the world's most colorful traditions of all, the animal walk. You know, I used to think the animal walk was just a publicity stunt, but it's not. Whether it's through the Midtown Tunnel in Manhattan or on this quiet street in St. Petersburg, the only way to get the four-footed performance to and from the arena is by walking. And the safety of those animals and the folks looking on is Gunther's responsibility. Besides being the world's greatest animal trainer, Gunther Gable Williams is also a husband and a father. And we thought you might like a glimpse at how well he performs in those roles. from his daughter Tina and his son Mark Oliver.
What is it like being a Gable?
Well, I don't know, because it's just like any other family. It was just our father's a little more famous than some other families. So, I mean, we still have a family like most families have. But we see our parents more often than most kids do. Because like most kids will go to school in the morning and come back late afternoon. Their father come home late from work or something like that. We see our father because we work with our father all day. So we see our father and our mother in the mornings, all through the day, all through the night.
We're practically together 24 hours a day.
Hostile, 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 hostile. Teddy, 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 how? All right, guys. Don't move on, Teddy. Hurry, yeah.
Fights every day. We haven't got to where we pulled each other's hair out, but we do have our brotherly, sisterly fights. And my father, maybe it is because he's the boy in the family, but my father 95% of the time takes his side when we have a fight. So.
Yeah. We really like performing for little kids, especially. You know, we'll get little kids from the audience who will come up to us and say, well, how can I do this? You know, I'd like to do this.
Yeah.
Especially black kids, because...
Yeah. I was going to ask you about the image, because, you know, you don't see a black airless. I mean, it's just, and it's wonderful. How do you feel about that image?
Well, we like being a role model.
You are.
We try to be, anyway. Because Pamela used to like ice skating, and she never saw any black ice skaters, so she figured she couldn't do it. Now we get little kids that come up to us all the time and ask, how can I join the circus, or how can I be an aerialist?
They believe they can do it, and that's the neat thing about it.
A breathtaking display of precision and beauty aloft. Above ring one, Saturn.
birthday right there. Oh, well, look. Oh, happy birthday, Peggy. Happy birthday, Peggy. Happy birthday, Peggy. Happy birthday, Peggy. Yeah, isn't that nice? Get it out of my mouth! Oh, that spider! Oh, get it out! Oh, Charlie, get it! No, you can't! You will not act up today! I won't have that in my class! No! You will not throw airplanes in my class, then! You come right over here, and you take these erasers and erase the blackboard right now! I will write a note to your mother if you don't be a good boy!
Spine-tingling sphere of motorcycle madness. From Brazil, the Urias Troupe. Katia Urias enters the steel globe to stand bravely between two onrushing, crisscrossing motorcycles. Watch her. On the giant globe of death as the Urias Troupe tempts fate by presenting for the first time 4 people and 3 giant machines performing a feat that defies reality.
Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Here I am, Ben Vereen, keeper of the elephants. When they told me I had to learn all about the circus from the ground up, and this is where I should start, I said, why here? Well, it turns out that animals are really what made the circus different from earlier forms of entertainment, like wandering minstrels, singers, dancers, jugglers. These gentle, intelligent elephants really are the major stars in the circus galaxy. In fact, the whole idea of the traveling American circus began with an elephant. That's right. Her name was Old Bet. And back in 1815, her owner would take her from town to town, set up some canvas, and charge folks for a peek at the curious creature. Oh, no offense, honey. It's just that you gotta understand, back then they didn't have zoos, and they had no movies, they didn't have television. So, you know, an elephant was an awesome sight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the most celebrated circus performer of our time, Gunther Gable Williams, assisted by his son, Mark Oliver, with 190,000 pounds of performing elephants.
Come on, kids, fast, let's go. Duck, duck, hop, move, buddy. Hey! Astan, Astan, Astan! Astan! Hariwat, mommy, what? Sagawan, Saga, Sagari, Sagari. Hariwat, Hariwat, Hariwat. Someone, one more time, Bob. Oh, hey! Astan! Here, down, Teacher, Jenny, go. Ronnie, go. Double sit down. Jenny Baker, sit down. Now hand up. Hello! Left, hey, double lift. Double, you come here, left, your left, up. Good, boy, good. Double lift. Double lift, lift up, lift. Let it go, Nelly. Let it go. Hatri. Let it teach you Hatri. Let it back here,
On the high wire, pyramiding paragons of the Silver Strand. From Colombia, South America, the Poso Brothers.
Doesn't look so hard. I mean, I keep in shape. Exercise every day. Careful diet. That jive fit right in.
3 rings of acrobatic excellence. In ring 1 from Hungary, the Kiss Faludi. In ring 3 from Bulgaria, the Dukovi. And in ring 2, appearing for their first time in America, from Romania, the Constantine. Sensations of the springboard. In ring 1, a double backward somersault to a 5-man high by the Kiss Faludi. In ring 3, a backward somersault to a 5-man high by the Dukovi. And in ring 2, a double backward somersault to a 5-man high, the Constantine.
Thank you, guys. Thanks. Thanks. You know something? I think I'm going to stick to dancing from now on. As soon as I catch my breath, we'll be back with more thrilling acts, more clowns, and more animals. Earlier in the show, I told you we'd all go backstage and learn more about the circus. Well, now, as you can see, I've got a job with a little more pull. When you think of circus animals, you usually think of lions, tigers, elephants, and horses. You know what I found out? The first animals to perform in the circus, and I mean the very first, were dogs. Over 2,000 years ago in Circus Maximus in Rome, dogs were entertaining folks by jumping through hoops, over sticks, fetching balls, all the things they do today. And in show business, you've got an act over 2,000 years old, baby. You've got a real pedigree. Hey, where you going?
Amusing animal antics in Ring 3, Tina Gable's Russian Wolfhounds. In Ring 1 from France, Le Renonce Chimpanzees. And in Ring 2, the famous Eric Braun Dogs, featuring Eric and Francine Braun with their children, Ricky and Nisha.
My job is to make the dog sit up at the beginning. This one dog doesn't sit up. It sits up, but he doesn't go to his place. So something like, he does it sometimes, and then I have to go, like, whisper a joke at him or something like that, and then he will go back to his place. There's a little dog that wouldn't go to the hoop with my dad, so I was smart. I got him through the hoop. Applauding at the end of the act. It makes us feel like, you told me. I think they did a good job.
Aerialists learn their craft by making the difficult look easy. But working 50 feet in the air without a net's an awesome challenge in itself. But for these acts, every line and every piece of rigging must be checked and rechecked for the safety of the performers. It's very important for the heart-stopping heroics you're about to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in America, the most daring exhibition of breathtaking balance. At the apex of the arena, the sensational Sabu. aerial attraction of astounding artistry over Ring 1 and Ring 3. Two troops of trapeze talent from a single family, filling the far-flung reaches of the arena with a fantasy of flight. From Mexico, the Flying Españas. And now, the legendary triple somersault, attempted over Ring 3 by Ivan España, and attempted over Ring 1 by Ramon España.
Say, tell me something. Have you ever seen a unicorn?
No.
No, you haven't? No. Well, I have a book here, and this book, it says, the unicorn is a magical beast with a single horn on its forehead that brings good fortune and long life to those who see it. Now, of course, not many people have ever seen a unicorn, have you? No. But when we come back, we're all going to see a real live unicorn. As you've already seen, many circus acts require great courage as well as skill. But nowhere does courage become more evident than when this great steel cage is filled with 17 500-pound tigers, and a single 150-pound man must guide them through a series of acrobatic displays. Back in the 1830s, the first famous American animal trainer, Isaac Van Amberg, would intimidate a whole cage of lions, tigers, and panthers so he could lie down in front of them with a little lamb. This was Isaac's idea of recreating the fabled peaceable kingdom. But here in the 1980s, these dangerous denizens of the damp, dark jungle have finally met their match. I hope. Using kindness and friendship to make his animals perform because they want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest show on earth presents in the Great Cage 17 Royal Bengal and Siberian tigers, trained and exhibited by the Lord of the Rings, Gunther Gable Williams.
Siva, Axel, hold on. Axel, hold on. Siva. Heads up. Footsie here. Come here. Footsie here. Footsie here. Here, Siva, footsie here. Here down, Siva down. Footsie down. Footsie down, Axel here. Allora, chiama. When. Asto here. Asto. Alitas. Pinto aquí. Zíbalos, Zíbali. Ziba. Maras, dale Maras. Maras. Kenny, come here. Kenny! Come here.
Who's the one down? Hey.
Kenny, come over here.
In some ways, at least to me, the magic of the circus is more overpowering back here, behind the scenes, than out there in the arena. Here we can see the clowns, tumblers, teeter-boarders, all the different performers changing right before your eyes into inhabitants of a mysterious mythological kingdom where the unreal becomes real and what can't possibly be is. This is a circus spectacle, the high point of every performance. And this year, the spectacle is more magical than ever because its star is the amazing animal I've been talking about all evening. The mysterious one-horned beast who makes all wishes come true.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, in the tradition of Jumbo the Elephant, General Tom Thumb, and Gargantua the Great, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus once again stretches fantasy to the limits of imagination. as the greatest show on earth presents that elusive creature of fable and legend, the sensation of the ages, the living unicorn.
When the unicorn and I are passing by the audience on our float, I can see that the audience is just looking at us in awe and wondering themselves, is it real or is it glued on, or does he have a strap under his chin? And I just wish that they could hold on to his horn and feel that it's real and it doesn't move. It's very much his own single horn there. And so I try to touch it, or I try to stroke his hair or pet his face a little bit so people can feel that this unicorn is a very real creature.
Well, for me, it was a real thrill having the chance to go behind the scenes and meet all the wonderful folks who work so hard to make the circus happen. This Red Unit of the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus, with Gunther Gable Williams and the Unicorn, along with the equally exciting Blue Unit, will be crisscrossing the country all year, spreading that special circus magic from coast to coast. You know, I wanted to find out just where the magic came from. And you know what I found? The magic of the circus. It's not easy to define. You can't just draw a line from A to B and say, see? It's simply this. So I went behind the scenes, behind the glamorous routines, and I came up with my own analysis. You see the man with the broom, with the shovel and pail, the elephant groom checking out each detail, the silly buffoon, cotton candy for sale. That's the circus. The gal in the air with their beauty and grace, the clown in the chair falling flat on his face, the style and the flair, sequins and lace. There's only one place like the circus. The circus, the sounds, the scent, the scenes, the circus, the clowns, the tents, the lights, the circus. What else excites you like 3 rings of all kinds of things, like horses, elephants, tight ropes and swings? They come from Romania, Bulgaria too, from Hungary and Germany and France, quite a few, from Mexico and even from the red, white and blue. A whole world of talent has a symbol for you at the circus. The circus, the circus. Oh, you're gonna love it. The circus. Oh, yes. The circus. Thank you. And as real circus folks would say, may all your days be circus days. Good night.
I nästa veckas cirkus får vi bland annat se Shanghai Acrobatic Troupe.
prisoners.